Of course. Of course this makes sense.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Hey everyone, Soundwave884 here, the Transformers Red Series review. Red Series, what's that stand for? It stands for Robot Enhanced Design. And this line is not everybody's cup of tea, because these figures do not convert. Yes, they do not transform, and some people will say they don't transform. They're not Transformers, but it is still another figure of this character of Bumblebee, and I'm here trying to figure out why Hasbro went there. Yes, they went there. This figure is so damn big. It just shits all over scale. I wasn't expecting it to be true to scale, but my God, Hasbro. You could at least tried. If Bumblebee's gonna be this damn big, he might as well just beat the shit out of Optimus Prime and take that Matrix right from him. And yes, I've been cursing a lot. I will now tone that down. So this is your Red Series Bumblebee. It is a decent looking Bumblebee. I do like the head sculpt, but something about that nose just really strikes me as I've seen that somewhere before, just not as big. I guess we need to hide those plastic surgeons. So I guess this one is just a deformity. He's got a little extra piece of something on his nose because according to the box, it's supposed to be like flat right there. But this figure does have a lot of articulation, so that is nice. People who like the character of Bumblebee, you can get a lot of articulation out of this figure. But out of the Red Series, he's the only one so far that has any kind of battle damage, and I'm curious as to why they did this. Why did Bumblebee get this? He's so out of scale, or did he just look so off next to all the other Red Series figures? He has battle damage, which none of the others have, and he is just so big. I don't understand it. He's got battle damage here in his chest, then down here on the sides of the feet as well. Now, like I said, lots of articulation out of this figure. A decent head sculpt didn't have that problem there, but just show off the little scale problem. There he is, and here is Optimus Prime. I don't get it. And here is Megatron as well. I mean, Bumblebee could just beat both their butts at the same time. He is humongous. Not to say he's tall, which he is taller than both of them. He's also built wider. I understand not going to the actual like cartoon scale, Sumbo scale, when they call it, when he's like really small, because no one's going to pay $20 for a figure that does not transform, and that is that tiny, no matter what accessories they throw in with it. But you know, when you buy Marvel Legends, Wolverine is not the same size as Cyclops, so I don't understand why they just didn't shrink Bumblebee down a little bit. He could have been a little bit shorter and a little bit skinnier. He just looks so off next to the other Red Series figures. Starscream and Bumblebee both got a more puffier look. Alright, some accessories that Bumblebee comes with. He comes with the generic Autobot pistol, which is usually a custom you see with Masterpiece Bumblebees and stuff like that. And he comes with two open hands. You can pick a hand to slide that right into, like that. He comes with two blast effects. He's got a skinny one and he's got a shorter, thick one. Some people like them long and skinny, but I think a lot of people prefer them shorter and thicker. I think they like the thickness. But you take that, it's got a little thing there. Just plug that right into his gun, and there you go. Pew, 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 pew. That's a blast effect there. He also comes with extra hands. They are each a closed fist. You got a closed left hand and a closed right hand, which comes right here in this package. And you also have an Energon cube. Energon cube. It's not hard plastic there. Well, that's nice, I guess. Really no way to hold it unless you put his hands together. Unlike Megatron's, which comes attached to a separate hand. His is more purple in color, whereas Bumblebee's is more in a pink color. Now to change up the hands, very simple. You take it and just pull. And take the other one and you just want to pop it in the hole. You just create it. Ooh. I like the satisfying sound you get there. He also has some battle damage here on his arms, which I missed mentioning a minute ago. So that's Bumblebee. He has, like I said, lots of articulation. You have some shoulder joints. You can take these out to there. You can 360 these around. Just Now, it doesn't feel like the best quality plastic. I'm going to break his arm to get it back down. You have a swivel here, which is 360s. You got double jointed elbows, so you can get a full bend like that. You do have a 360 waist swivel. You do have a slight ab crunch. Bring down to there, and then it's not much, but it's there. Head, there's a slight up and down, and you can 360 all the way around. You have upper thigh swivels here, which you can 360 out to there on the sides, kick to there, kick back to there, and you can do leg bends to there, or knee bends to there. And he's got the full ankle tilt there to get it even there. Also with his hands, he's got the little movement here. You can go up and down. And then you can 360 with the hands, the wrist all the way around. So that's your articulation for Bumblebee. Bumblebee with Siege Prime, Bumblebee with Red Prime, and Bumblebee with Netflix Bumblebee. Alright, so final thoughts on Red Series Bumblebee. It's a nice Bumblebee figure. Plastic quality seems to be all over the place. Some of the joints are kind of iffy. You kind of feel like you might break it, or he could break over time. But his actual, like, forearms, feet, shins, all that feels like good solid plastic. Lots of articulation. Oh yeah, I forgot to show this articulation. He does have this joint here that goes back and forth, so like a butterfly joint here on the arms as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier. It is a nice figure for that. He just does not scale with the other Red Series figures, and that bugs me. He just seems out of place with the battle damage and him just being overly puffy and huge. But otherwise, nice Bumblebee. If you're just a fan of Bumblebee, it'll look good on a shelf. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next one.